Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Craig Gentry started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, Matt, you're talking about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Trey Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. Fly ball out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. That's off to that one. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Mookie.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Grounded to short. Beckham is there. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And a ball, 1-0. And this is hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a fastball just a bit high. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Here's Albert now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. In is Joey Votto now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Here comes another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mark Trumbo. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. The 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. He's got it one away. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. Line drive to center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside, and he's done that, and we're already in the third inning and continues to pound the ball in. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Here's Craig Gentry, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Left fielder.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trumbo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
There's one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick has a read on it. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Reddick moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, number 22.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left. And not in time as the run scores. Now batting, Brian McCann. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Jonathan.
Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Pujols in foul ground. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Ready now, Travis Shaw. He reached on a single in his first try.
Travis Shaw.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Beltran going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Craig Gentry. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gentry.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good, not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Betts is there, 2 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
First baseman, number 6.
Here's Albert now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1 now to Beltran. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 this inning. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Back up the middle. To his left, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that...
Pedroia dives. What a stop. Got him. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. For Pedroia, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Brent Veras.
Been hitting for the Astros. Number 19, Brent Veras.
Michael Givens takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Lonnie Chisenhall will get the call to pin. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And to score, the runner from second. And a relay home. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Gentry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Mark Trumbo now. They start things out for us here in inning number 8. And Giles. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. Just foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Justin Bour will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. David Ortiz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
and a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Ortiz.
The 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. For Beltran, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gentry going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Tim Beckham. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Here's Craig Gentry. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chris Davis will move into the on-deck circle now. Brad Hand. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Settling in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
0-2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Pujols is under it. 2 gone. Striding in, Wellington Castillo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid...